is June because I was born in June. Okay, welcome to my 30-second live. Okay, that's really goes a long way. It's actually 1 month plus, right? So how many people can actually be as consistent and as disciplined as me? Yeah, that's the goal, right? Because I'm under lockdown. So let's see how I'll perform after the lockdown. Okay, so let's explore today's topic. So today's topic, I was trying to pick a topic. So I looked through my bookshelf, and that's where I found, okay, the one thing. This is a super easy to read book and a super good book. It's actually, the concept in this book is talk about one thing, but then I will just pick main 3 things that I'm going to talk about in this book, so that if let's say you really like it, you should get it. But based on these 3 are the things that I learned that can impact very much. Okay, when we talk about one thing, right, especially when we are living in this era, there's so many social distractions about a Facebook. And just now I just chatted with a friend that's also regarding this, that's one thing. We get distracted a lot of time, that's first. And the second thing, we thought multitasking is king. Like, because we are very impatient, when I click one thing, I was like, oh, too slow. I was like doing something else, but then I kind of forgot what I was doing just now. So actually multitasking is a lie. There's no such thing as multitasking. We need to be really focused, and by blocking our time at one time, just do one thing. Of course, except the moms, because the moms, I know they'll be busy taking care of their child, at the same time they need to work. That one I totally understand. But if let's say you're not a mom, you're actually just working on one single thing, just focus on one thing. Do not multitask. It's actually a lie, because whenever you try to switch your brain to do another task, right, you will kind of forgot what you were working on earlier, and you will end up spending even more times doing 2 tasks. Like when you have one task, just do one thing. So that's the first message. And the second message, whenever you feel very overwhelmed because of the information overloaded, like we are being bombarded with so many different kind of information, you buy course after course after course, knowing that you are thinking that maybe after I attended so many classes, then I'll be able to perform, to be able to achieve the result I wanted, right? But it's not always the case, because a lot of people, they are going to courses. It's like courses hopping. What happens? What happens is that you learn from course A, you do like 30%, then you jump to course B, then you learn 30%, then you jump to course C and do 30%. So you end up mixture yourself. System A you do 20%, system C do 20%. You mix up your own system, which is not what the course is teaching you. So if let's say you just bought a course, just focus on one single thing. Make sure you apply all the different strategies that you learned from there. At least you're not learning, like you're not implementing like 50%. You have to implement at least 80% only to decide whether this is good for you or not. And the second problem is that because there's no consistency, meaning you a lot of people like to have an instant gratification, and then there's no consistency, meaning like they learn one course and then after that they try to do 1 day, 2 day, then the 3rd day they'll feel like, how come it's not working? So is it I need to jump on a new course? So that's the problem. So remember, whenever you're information overloaded, very simple. Focus one thing at a time, one piece of information at a time. Like today, my goal is very clear. I want to build a funnel. So that's what I spend the whole day. I'm very new to funnel building, but of course I'm very good in closing sales. Closing sales to me, it's actually it's like a bread and butter for me. I do every day. Sales and marketing also, I do it every day. But funnel building is very new to me. But I kind of like, I don't let it to make myself overwhelmed, because there are so many different building blocks. There's so many different elements. I know what I wanted to build in my head, but the technical things are killing me. But I know I need to know this before I delegate to someone else, right? So that's why my focusing, even though I'm as overwhelmed, but I tell myself, hey June, you need to focus on funnel building today. Please do not learn about any things about sales and marketing. Please do not learn about anything new. Focus on funnel building so that today I can complete my funnels. You see what I'm saying? So if let's say you have been feeling that you have been overwhelmed with a lot of different knowledges, go back to think. So many different things that you want to learn. What it is so important that you must learn today. That is one thing that you need to learn today that's going to achieve great results for what you always wanted. Make sense? Okay, I hope it makes sense to you. And then there's 3rd thing. Okay, if I actually posted this in my Facebook just now, right? There is I think I didn't post. It's alright. I'll post it tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of forgot. Okay, whenever you are talking about one thing, right? Okay, we need to think from a very broad view. Like you can start from 5 years first. What is the one thing that is so important for you in 5 years time? Just pick one. Okay, you can pick one. I don't mean that one in, you can only pick one in real life. I mean like one area, meaning career, one thing, relationship, one thing, health, one thing. Pick one. But every area of your life, right, you are actually one single person, but then you have so many different areas, like you have family, relationship, career, health, and etc., right? Then in each area, you list down the one thing that you want to achieve in 5 years time. And the next thing, you go back to, then based on this 5 year plan, what is the one thing you need to do in a year? Alright? What is the one thing you want to do in a year? Say we talk about maybe 5 years time you want to be a super athlete or super coaches that everybody adore, a lot of people, you can make impact to the world. That's 5 years plan. But then what will you need to do in 1 year time in order to achieve 5 years plan? So perhaps in a 1 year time, you need to have a massive personal development. You want to start a mini course, but then maybe the mini course, because you are inexperienced, you wanted to start out as giving free course, giving free talks, just like maybe in Facebook Live, so that you kind of know what kind of contents that resonate to people, what kind of things that you are good at, what kind of things that you're bad at, so that you can further improve. So that's one thing. You want to give mini course, whether free or at a minimum amount, start your own course, that's 1 year. So after 1 year, you kind of have 12 months, right? So what is the thing that you need to do this month? Every month, and then break it to this month. They need to do one thing you need to do. Okay, maybe you want to start your own courses. So one of the things that you need to learn is actually pick an area that you want to excel in and then really dive into it. Right now is we are in the era of like when you decide to excel in one thing, you can do it. Because there's so many resources, only we need to pick one thing that we want to be excel in and then not to be information overloaded, organize and systemize, and make sure you follow the right mentor who gave you the right system. Alright, that's the one thing. And then after you know about one thing in a month, right, go back to what is the one thing that during this lockdown 1 week, okay, I'm locked out for 1 month, so yeah. So my one thing for this month, let me tell you, I've been locked down for it's my 3rd week. I'm going to my 4th week. The one thing that I'm going to achieve during this lockdown is I want to start my own course. That's very clear to me. Whether it's a paid or free, I don't care. I just want to start it because I know that if let's say I don't start it, I will regret it very much and I wouldn't have even time to do it. Alright, that's why I've been doing all this Facebook Live for what? Because I'm trying to find the contents that I think I'm very good at, and then I can actually speak with so passion and able to help more people. That's my one thing. Alright, and then because of this one thing, right, then I break down to the little pieces. Okay, what is the one thing that June need to do to Monday? What's the one thing that June need to do week 1, week 2, week 3, 4? That's how we actually arrange our schedule. Do not let yourself to go into like the things like buying courses after courses after courses and then not achieving anything. Because the problem with courses, when you buy too much, right, you are just learning. And then when we are learning, in Chinese, right, there's a term called, I don't know whether you guys heard about it, it's called yin and yang. What is yin and yang? Yin and yang, you probably see it is like a Tai Chi logo, and then we kind of like a black, kind of like a white, and then there's the 2 dots there. I will just put an image in my comments later on so that you know what I'm talking about, right? What is about this yin yang? Yin yang, it means that there must be balances in everything that we do. Okay, what kind of balance we're talking about? We cannot be keep just learning and then not executing, and then we cannot also just focusing on executing and then not learning. Alright, that's what we are doing in our education system. Meaning in the education system there must be a learned, and then there must be a test, there must be a learned theory, there must be a practical. If let's say this thing is not balanced, we are not going to go anywhere. So I hope that you learn something out of this. And then actually I just summarized the main point of this book already. So if let's say you think it's really cool, you want to dive in further, it's a very easy book to read. I wonder if you can see it. This is the page where they are talking about the one thing, how you break down from a year to a month, to a week, and then to a day. I hope that you learned something new today because this is what refreshed my mind. I hope that I can pick another book tomorrow to talk about it. It's really my passion to talk about it. And whoever, if last year you don't know me yet, my name is June because I was born in June, but I got delayed. My mom actually was expecting me in May, but then I got delayed. That's how I get my name. And then that's when I tell people that, right, people will say, hey, then I'm October, then I'm November, and etc. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, that's one thing. And the second thing, if you haven't joined my group, please go and join my group. It's called Amazing Group. It's called AMazingStory Group. And then started 3 days ago, I decided that I'm so passionate about impacting life. I'm really passionate about public speaking. Although I'm not born with it, I actually practice a lot of it. I really like Facebook Live, connecting with you guys, and then to exchange my knowledge with you guys. And that's why I started my first ever podcast. Oh my god. Starting podcast is so damn easy. Now only I know during this lockdown. So actually I learned a lot during this lockdown. Podcast is one of it. I just started 2 episodes. I need to record a 3rd episode today because I need to be consistent. If let's say you haven't joined my podcast or haven't joined my group, just go ahead and join it. I will also put all my links below. And of course, if let's say you think my videos are helpful for you, please comment and let me know. And I also can arrange a free 15-minute strategy call. You can tell me what's your problem, be it your personal problem or your business problem, so that I can see how I can help. Alright, so but then please don't come and PM me saying that you need a relationship. I really cannot help with that. I have a boyfriend, so I can't help you with any relationship, okay? That shouldn't be the way of you actually trying to pitching yourself to someone who is stranger about relationship. So tell me what's your business problem, then I will try my best to be on help. Then we can hop on a 15 minutes free strategy call. Alright, so I'll see you then in our call, and I'll see you next episode. Bye.